Now, from your hyper-local weather source, this is your Norcast Weather Update. Brought to you by Square Theaters, with locations in Northfield, Ventnor, and Stone Harbor. Experience movie watching like never before as you recline on comfortable lounge chairs and drift into another world. Get your tickets today by visiting squaretheaters.com.
Good early Saturday morning. Meteorologist Bobby Klark here with an update on your forecast. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Most of you are going to have the week off upcoming, enjoying the holidays for both Passover, happy Passover, and also happy Easter to everybody that is celebrating. Temperatures across the region here quite on the chilly side here as we wake up on our Saturday morning. Temperatures mainly in the 30s and the 40s across the area, much different, much colder than we dealt with for at least the last couple of days heading into the weekend itself. And it looks like that's going to continue to be the case as we do have an onshore flow coming in, thanks to an upper level low to our south and a trough of low pressure. But traveling around about today, not looking too bad out there. Just have to put probably a jacket on or a sweater or a sweatshirt. Temperatures are going to be in the 30s as we head throughout the rest of this morning, popping up into the 40s and even reaching into the 50s and eventually into the 60s itself. So that should be where we should be for this time of year, but especially along the shoreline won't feel like that because we do have that easterly flow out there across the area with the onshore flow itself. So we are chilly out there. Winds coming out of the north to northwest out there. That will continue to be the case. Along with that trough, we'll bring in some more of that easterly flow, making it much more chillier out there. Temperatures only getting into the low 60s across the area. As we look at the temperature trend for the next several days, we'll see ourselves here rising up just a bit. So the beginning of the week will be on the more seasonable side here, especially after dealing with what we're dealing for today here. 52, my goodness. 60, 65, and look at this by the time we hit the end of the week there. Wow, looking absolutely gorgeous out there. Summer-like. Temperatures reaching up into the low 80s, especially inland. It'll be a little bit more chillier as you head towards the shoreline itself. That upper level low pressure system and that trough there will continue to stay off to our south. High pressure is going to basically stay in control for us. We'll see partly sunny skies, so clouds will be filtering in every once in a while. But the good news is we'll stay dry for most of this weekend. That's the good news out there. So if you kind of outdoor holiday plans, or even some indoor traveling, if you're traveling out for some indoor plans or maybe some religious services, you're in some great shape out there. But the only problem, like I mentioned, is going to be the fact that we have this easterly flow coming in. Will make it feel that much more damp and raw, especially if you're along the shoreline itself. We'll see some patchy fog and some low clouds out there as eventually high pressure takes over as we head into the beginning of the week on Easter Monday, and that will be some good news. We'll see mainly sunny skies, temperatures rising up into the mid-60s, and the good news is we'll see less of a wind out there. For today, mostly cloudy skies, 52 will do it. Northeasterly flow, making it raw and damp out there, around between 5 and 10, gusting to near 15 to 20 miles per hour. Along the shoreline, you need to bundle up if you're heading out for a walk on the boards or taking the dog for a walk on the beach itself. Temperatures only in the mid to upper 40s. Wow, what a stark contrast that we dealt with for the last couple of days, even though we were a little bit more cooler along the shoreline for us here along the shore itself, but for the most part, much cooler than what we were dealing with for the last couple of days. As for tomorrow, we rebound semi-nicely. We'll see, we'll call it partly sunny skies because we're still going to have that northeasterly flow out there, especially along the shoreline. You'll see definitely some more cloud cover. Temperatures rising up to near 60 degrees. We're close to where we should be for this time of year, maybe a couple degrees cooler, but that'll be inland 50s as you head along the shore. But look at this. Wow. As I mentioned with the temperature trend before, well above normal, 20 to 25 degrees above normal for this time of year. We should be around 61, 62, 63 degrees. But as I mentioned before, their temperatures rising up into the low 80s inland. Unbelievable out there as we head into the middle of April. 7-day forecast for us. Mondays, again, looking much more nicer as we head into the beginning of the weekend. And most people are off for the week. Look at this. You have some great outdoor plans, hopefully, on tap for your week off for those that are going off from school and work itself. An exclusive Norcast plus 3 days out there. Chance of showers coming here as we do have a front pushing in by the end of the weekend heading into next week. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you this afternoon.